Hey guys, and watch this video for Thursday, November 19th, showing you the daily chart of the SPY. Kind of a ugly daily candle. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it was a pretty ugly day. I'll switch to 5-minute candles and you kind of get a better view for the way the market closed today. Having said that, if you didn't make it to chat, a couple highlights. KNDI showing you 5-minute candles. So this is what it looked like 5 minutes in. Wayne called this long, just an opening, a break of its opening 5-minute range over 1020. Why? Because for one, it was clean seller on the tape. You had a big move yesterday. The daily chart looked good. This was already on our watch list because of the daily, the run it had yesterday. So the thinking is, sellers come in the opening 5 minutes, then you light up the new highs ticker. Strong chance we're going to take out yesterday's high, maybe get a little squeeze. And if I scroll over, you'll see that's exactly what happened. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes in, just by then, a really nice move. I took a screenshot, actually. As you can see here, I wrote, I liked Wayne's idea so much, I clicked buy twice. I had my position size filled up, my normal position size for the stock that price. And I liked it so much, I clicked it twice. And got a really, really nice run there. And it was a great way to start my day. And it only got better from there, but love that call by Wayne. Wayne and Jane both gave the idea. This GP was also on the overnight list. I say overnight. I don't mean overnight. I mean the video I put out last night for intraday trading today. Just to clarify, I don't want to confuse anybody. I never hold anything overnight, not even my wife. So GP, also in the EV space, has been really, really strong. And then today it popped early and was kind of flagging. Jane pointed it out. Wayne reiterated it, and then I call that the Jane Wayne combo. So I agreed. I said, I'm going to take this long if it breaks the high of day over 1778. And it did that there and just ripped through 20. So there's a few highlights from the day. Let me get to the watch list. CIIC. I believe this is a British, English, I never know which one to say. Electric vehicle maker, or they're one of those acquisition companies that is working with or bringing public or something along those lines. I never know how to word it. An electric, I want to say electric vans, maybe, in England. So anyway, you had a big volume and a pretty strong close. But as I'm sitting here, I noticed in after hours, this thing went all the way to like 17, or very close to 17. It's trading at 1669 right now. So we'll see what it does tomorrow, but it's certainly in play in the EV space, right? BLU, I have no idea what it is, but big volume, almost 25 million shares, and went from 246 to 335. Certainly worth watching for a follow-through day tomorrow. NKLA, nice little breakout today and a pretty strong close. Really nice volume, so we're going to watch for a follow-through day in that one tomorrow. KZIA was very strong, closed well off its highs, but if I switch to 5-minute candles, this had several good, had a big pop here. By the way, Jane alerted the room right about here, said, hey, this is getting close to high of day in case anyone wanted to take an opening range breakout there. I sat there and watched it do this, and then it halted, volatility halted, and then gapped up. I watched this entire candle form with a stupid look on my face. I hesitated and I didn't take it. But wow, what a move. And then, I mentioned it to the room when it started to curl up right here. And then it just kept going. But finally, like with the rest of the market, just kind of tanked at the end of the day. I still want to keep this one on watch. Remember, I'm a day trader, so stuff that makes moves like this, I definitely want to watch for the next several days, really, right? Tesla, massive breakout today and a pretty strong close. We're going to keep our eyes on that one. NETE is in that space. And if I take today's candle out of it, it looked pretty good coming into today, right? We had several recent highs right around this $9 area, big volume yesterday. Never came close to giving any kind of trigger today. But we do have a pop yesterday. It's in the right space and a much lower volume, quiet inside day. So we might get a third day play tomorrow. So I am going to keep that on my watch list. Riot, this one moves with Bitcoin, as does MARA. I just chose to pick one of those two. I picked Riot for a potential third day play. In other words, big breakout, lower volume, red day. And if, I'll probably have a Bitcoin chart up tomorrow. And if it takes off, I really like Riot for a third day play. YY, man, this thing just got decimated. I think Muddy Waters announced a short in it, and it just got decimated. I played one bounce in this, but didn't make very much. And as I'm looking right now, and after hours, by the way, it's trading at 85.40. So I would actually prefer something like this that gets this beaten up. I would prefer a gap down tomorrow and then a red to green. So if it gaps up to 85 in the morning, I'm probably not that interested in it, but I'm going to keep it on a chart. A crazy move in that one today. mRNA, after the vaccine news, gapped up probably to all-time highs, and you've got 3 red days in a row now, declining volume. You kind of have a gap fill. So I'm watching this one on the long side tomorrow, only if it gives an A-plus intraday setup. Zoom, I guess they announced New York City schools closing, and if you go back to the daily, it doesn't look like much of a chart, right? But when you look at intraday, and by the way, speaking of a stupid look on my face, I saw Zoom, I think at 398, maybe 399. It still had the high of day above. Perfect Tokyo setup. I knew why it was running because I heard the New York schools news, and I watched it do this entire move also with a stupid look on my face. That was a pure play Tokyo anywhere here. Wayne, by the way, I saw on Twitter, Wayne got that through 400. What a great grab. And I think he sold some at 420. I could be wrong, but what a great trade by Wayne. Anyway, when you see an intraday move like that, and who knows, tomorrow maybe Gavin Newsom closes California altogether. Who knows? If you get some kind of headline where some big something or other is closing schools or a whole state shutting down, you might get another pop in Zoom, but it sure had a big pop today. Couple more. FUV, big breakout. That might be, let's go to weekly candles. That might be all-time high. Yeah, it is. It's all-time high. So you could kind of argue, since it hit back here, 889, and then put in a lower high right here at 869, you kind of had a little cup and handle look. You could kind of call today day one of a chart breakout, right? Even though it's been strong for many days. So big volume. Definitely going to keep an eye on that one. And by the way, Solo tends to move with that. Solo is actually holding up really, really well too. That's not on my list, but probably should be on it. I'll have it on a chart somewhere. And then my last one is DNK, which had another gap, or it had a gap up today in a very strong volume day, right? Topped out at the whole number 5, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 499. So maybe if we get some kind of flag below 5, a 5 break might give another setup. I didn't have this on 2-minute candles this morning, but look at that morning gap play it gave. Those of you in chat, look at that. Sellers fail right there. I don't even think I had this on my gap play list. Other people did. What a great entry right there. But that's all hindsight, and hindsight trading doesn't pay a damn thing, does it? So anyway, plenty of stuff to watch tomorrow. We'll probably find some gappers to add to the list as well. So I'll see everybody in the morning in the chat room.